It's been said time and time again that the average Landstar agent brings about 8% off the load, and I tend to agree with that. But the question is what did your agent bid for the load? Did he underbid the lane, or did he give you the 14-day average, or what? And it's real easy to tell when you're going to lose money when you have an agent lowballing a lane. It's the same as skimming or stealing from you. It's the same. I don't care what you call it. But we've moved internationally now. We got a lot of agencies that have a U.S.-facing business that use call centers based outside the United States. I know a lot of people like to talk about the Russians. Well, actually, they're Romanian. But let's go down the numbers for you. The average monthly income of an Indian is $437 a month. For Romania, $813 a month. Russia, $670 a month. And if you look across the internet, you'll see the underlying arguments over rate sheets and everything like that agents and brokers put forward last year when they were arguing about whether they wanted to give us full disclosure or not. And these guys were talking about how they needed to make $400,000 and $500,000 a year. Okay, these are U.S.-based people. So you compare that to people who outsource to a foreign country, of how cheap they can go to undercut our U.S.-based agents. Now, obviously, I'm not talking about the agencies and the brokers that have dedicated contracts with these companies. I'm talking about all these loads that come in off the spot market, and they make up about 70 to 75% of Landstar's loads. So we're back to square one again. Did your broker bid $3,000 on the load or $3,500 on the load? And what is the customer thinking now? He goes, well, I've got this guy over here that said he could do it for $3,000. So now he's telling the other broker, oh, your 35 is just too high. Can you do 29? Keep this in mind. Every time you see a low-balling broker on here, he's undercutting all of us, not just the drivers, the brokers, the agencies, and Landstar. We keep telling other drivers not to be hauling cheap freight. But let me add something to that. Don't be booking with cheap agents. If they don't know how to bid a lane, just pass them over. Something else will come along. I mean, you don't have to cut your own throat just to get out of an area. You just have to be willing to sit and wait on it and deal with reliable and honest agents.